On our next problem, we're asked what is the equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through the points. Yay, we're given 2 points again. So I'm going to look at my answer choices. I notice that they are all in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Okay, so I need two things. I need slope and a y-intercept. And let's see, looking at my answer choices again, I'm going to go back. I notice that there's different slopes and some have different y-intercepts. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find the slope. Okay. So remember, we're on a star chart. Our slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. We're going to label our points. So here is my x1, y1, my x2, y2, and we're just going to plug them into the formula. And because I have negatives, I'm going to use my parentheses. I'm going to capture that negative. So I have negative 16 minus my y1, which is positive 47. I'll go ahead and put that in parentheses too. It does not hurt. All over my x2, which is 2, minus my x1, which is negative 4. And then, you know what, I'm going to tell you what to do. You're just going to plug this into Desmos. We do not do any of this by hand. I'm going to plug it in parentheses at all. So I'm going to type in that negative 16 minus that 47. And Desmos telling me it's negative 63. And then the same thing, I'm going to plug in that 2 minus that negative 4. Desmos is telling me it's a positive 6. Okay. And then I'm going to let Desmos simplify this for me. So Desmos is telling me that it's at 10.5 negative. And now it's easy to see. My slope-intercept form is not written in decimal. I need to convert that to a fraction. Once again, we're not going to do this by hand, okay? Desmos will do it for us. Looking at that left-hand side by the number where you just put everything into Desmos, you're going to see it looks like a circle, and there's a box up here, and a box up here, almost looks like a fraction. Hit that, and that is how we toggle between our fractions and our decimals in Desmos, and Desmos has converted this to a slope of negative 21 over 2. So easy way, there is my slope, negative 21 over 2. So I'm going to go back up to my answer choices. Okay. And let's see, A will work. B won't work. It looks like that says it's negative 2 over 21. So B is not it. C will work. And D, nope, D is not going to work. Okay. So I'm left with A and C. They both have the same slope. And I notice what is different about them. Well, different y-intercepts. Now I need to find the y-intercept. Okay. Remember, we can find our y-intercept by still using this slope formula. Okay. Because all we need is our slope to find our y-intercept and a point, x and y. Well, we have two of them. So I'm going to choose one of the points. It doesn't matter which one. I think I'm going to use this second point. Something about that 47. I don't really know if I want to work with the number 47. You can. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to plug in the point into slope-intercept form. So let me write it down here. Y equals mx plus b. So for my y, I have negative 16. For my slope, I have negative 21 over 2. My x value is 2, and then I have plus b. Okay. So I'm going to go back into Desmos because here I have my fraction. I have my 21 over 2, and I'm sorry, my negative 21 over 2, and I am multiplying that by 2. So Desmos tells me that that is negative 2. Negative 21 plus b and negative 16. I'm solving for b, so here I'm going to add 21 to both sides. On the left-hand side, I'm left with positive 5. On the right-hand side, these cancel out. I'm left with b. So I am looking for an equation of a line in slope-intercept form that has a slope of negative 21.5 and a y-intercept of b. And there we go. C is the answer.